Deep in the jungle of Laos. Good afternoon from Saffron Coffee. What a spot to recap this last incredible year we've had. First of all, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who's been watching the channel and a welcome to anybody who's new to the channel. Many of you have been with me from the very beginning when I was making a video about leaving teaching, and now we've come all the way to this new year. And I wanted to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about why I started the channel and the goals for this next coming year. So why did I move to Laos to start a YouTube channel? Well, actually it all started way back when I was in college and I wanted to start a YouTube channel. Over the years I dabbled a bit in YouTube but never went for it full time. I'd always thought there was a niche for someone that loved expat life as much as I do and also loved learning the languages and giving you an inside look at what's going on in everyday life. What are we getting at? Somebody... Me cao khai you bo? Cao ta sang. Me bo? Mứt bo? Cao sang. Bo hen me no. Me no. ไปซื้อมาแล้วเอาหมดนั่นแหละเขาคือไปซื้อมาหมดแท้ๆหมดแท้ๆบ่เป็นหยังขอบใจเด้อบ่เหล่าเพลงแท้เหล่าด้วยใกล้สิฮอด2 ปีแล้วจะเป็นคนยังคนอเมริกาจะอยู่รัฐได้อยู่รัฐอาริโซนาก็อยู่ทูซอนบ่เขาอยู่เมซ่าทูซอนมาเยี่ยมมายามบอกก็อันนี้บ้านเกิดค่อยอ๋อบ้านเกิดแต่ครับก็ไปอยู่กับเขาไปอยู่ทูซอนทัวร์หมู่ค่อยเฮ็ดหานอาหารอ๋อทานทุกไทยแล้วก็ไปซอยหมู่ค่อยอ๋อไปแต่งแนวกินอ๋อดีหลายเนาะทูซอนแอริโซนาฮอนพอแต่ก่อนก็อยู่เนบราสกาเจ้าเนบราสกาหน้าหลบเสาแปดเนบราสกากับแอริโซนาบอนใดดีกว่ากันโอ้ได้ดีกว่ากันน่าจะเป็นแอริโซนาช่วงนี้พอช่วงนี้เย็นได้นึงคือมาลาวช่วงนี้เนาะอยู่แอริโซนาอากาศกำลังดีเพราะว่าคนไปสโนว์เบิร์นเขากลับมาแม่นแล้วเราเจ้าเด้ก็มันเป็นสโนว์เบิร์นอยู่ลาวบ่ค่อยผู้มักเราค่อยอยู่อเมริกา15 ปีแล้วค่อยเบื่อแล้วอยู่ลาวสบายกว่าค่อยมาอยู่ลาวเลยพออยู่อเมริกามันบ่ม่วนแต่เฮ็ดเวียกกดดันหาเงินเดี๋ยวเข้าบ้านมาเดี๋ยวเข้ารถมาเข้าบ้านนี่สบายสิกลับอาริโซนาตอนนั้นมื้อใดค่อยบ่แน่ใจว่าค่อยมักอยู่นี่หลายก่อนเจ้าชื่อหยังฮันนี่อ๋อฮันนี่ของเจ้าเนาะโอ้โห I'm Barry by the way Nice to meet you Honey Take care What's your name again Lao Legends, but Barry is my name. Barry. I'll be by here, I'm sure, often. I live right over here. Have a good day. You too. Bye. Martin. Oh my goodness.
So which one do you want?
La Benetton is one of my favorite places in Luang Prabang to grab a delicious pastry. So it's only fitting that we talk about 2024's highlights right here. The first highlight for me is starting the channel and documenting everyday life here in Laos. We started in Vientiane and we made it up to here in Luang Prabang. We've also had epic adventures down south and up north. We got the digital nomad, the 1-year digital nomad visa was a huge moment as we progress here on the channel.
Another highlight here on the channel was the move to Luang Prabang. It was a big move, big decision, and we haven't looked back since. After moving here to Luang Prabang, we ended up looking for a long-term rental, and we found an incredible home here that is at an unbelievable price. For me, the biggest highlight of the year has been all the people I've been able to meet, improving my Lao language skills, the new foods I've been able to try here, and being able to introduce Lao to all of you guys.
No. Okay. One plain chocolate, get one free. Okay?
Chocolate, yes.
Yeah. Buy 4, get 1 free. I see.
Yes.
We'll just have 2.
We offer here.
Here.
In my mouth.
How is it?
One of the best in the city. With that in mind, I came to Laos, but it's been a long road, a lot of ups and downs. Man, what the fuck do I say for this part? I don't know. So what was my goal starting the channel? My goal with starting the channel was to show the magic I feel and see in everyday life living abroad.
Okay. Sorry. Hot latte?
Yes, small, large.
Large. Not today. Just the coffee.
Gonna have cappuccino you ba? Latte ba?
Latte.
There you go.
All right. I'm me taking a sip of this coffee.
Yeah.
Yum. Best coffee in the world.
Sit at the table and have it. Be good.
Yeah, this is not gonna work. That's not gonna work. You have to be facing that way.
Yeah. To give an inside look into everyday life through my language skills, to show people another way of living, because not everybody truly suits living where they were born. There's a whole world out there, and once you start traveling, many will find that you can have a higher quality life for even less money than you can back home, and also free up way more of your time to be pursuing the things you really want to be doing with your time. So at the end, it came down to that really tough decision of, do I keep teaching? Do I try to find another avenue so that I can live overseas? Or do I finally go for it on YouTube so that I can create a life that I've always wanted to live, be able to help all the people I wanted to help, and make a much larger impact than I could ever make? At first, I approached the videos as if I was teaching a course on Southeast Asian Studies in university, because that was what I studied, and that's where my interests lie here in Asia. I have a deep interest in the cultures and the foods, the languages, religions, the history, all of it. My goal with the channel for 2024 was to learn how to edit, learn how to film, learn how to make thumbnails and all the processes of YouTube, to develop myself in those areas. I had a goal of 100 videos, which I exceeded, made about 120, 130 videos. I wanted to be monetized within 3 or 4 months, which I also met that goal. And I wanted to create a business out of YouTube that was able to support my life each month. That goal has not quite been met. We're not quite. We've been needing some help with that goal through generous donations of everybody out there. Just walking down the road, ran into a viewer here. What do you think about your time here in Laos? First time in Laos?
This is my second time
Second
here,
time?
But you know, I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
But my family's from Paksay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you have any kind of things you were scared about before you came to Laos?
Not really.
No?
I'm Laos.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, culturally, I grew up Laos.
Right, right.
The foods I'm familiar with, the language
Right.
I'm familiar with, and the people are like always kind.
Yeah. I just hear a lot of Americans, they got like some hang-ups about coming to Laos. And so I try to help promote Laos in a positive light, but also let people know like there's nothing to be scared about. Laos is friendly, Laos is chill, it's cheap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're here till the 7th and then you're headed back to the States, or?
No, I'm here in Luang Prabang till the 7th.
Yeah,
And I'm going to Paksay until the 14th.
until the 14th and then back
And
to the
then
States.
back to Bangkok for 2 days, and then to Phuket for EDC.
Oh, nice, yeah. EDC, is that's when?
The 16th,
The 16th?
17th to the 19th.
17th and 19th. Damn, man, you got a nice trip out here, a whole month.
Yeah, and it's still, you know, it's free flowing.
Yeah,
If I
yeah.
change my mind, I can go somewhere else.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
nice to meet you.
What was your name?
Robert.
Rob Barry, man.
Yeah.
They
Nice
appreciate it,
to meet
man.
What's your name? Martin. How you doing?
Have a good one,
Yeah, I'll
man.
keep up with your video.
I appreciate it,
I'm
buddy.
a subscriber.
Bon ni men han dio kan bo.
โดยแม่
เดี๋ยวเราสอง
เดี๋ยวเราส่ง แพ็คไว้เลย
Here we are having beers on the river here, Mekong River in Luang Prabang. At sunset, wanted to talk about our goals for 2025, and as such, we should start with the most important, which is to get organized. This last year was a steep learning curve, learning how to do everything. And this year I want to be planned out 2 months in advance in order to prevent burnout and to relieve stress. Another goal I have for this year is 6 million views. Yes, 6 million. Not the most, not the least, but that will help us to be able to do the things we need to do here to keep improving the content and sustain a life here. Third goal I have for this next year, guys, is to make content that appeals to a wider audience. This last year, I felt like I made content that I wanted to make, which is great. It's my personal interest here in Laos, the culture, the language, the foods. However, as a business, in order to grow the channel, I feel the need to expand my content by upgrading it and making it appeal to the travelers, the people that are looking to have a different life living abroad, and anybody else that is visiting Laos and needs information about where to live, where they can find food, and those types of things. The next thing I want to make sure we do this year is to upgrade the content. Of course, we want to take this content to the next level, and that means better overall storytelling, better use of B-roll, and what's the other one? Clear and concise information. So in order to make this happen, we need 3 videos a week. We're shooting for 10 videos a month, 120 videos for the year, and I know we can make this channel get to where it needs to be so we can provide you all with the most fun and informative content from here in Laos. Thank you all for being a part of this journey, and I'll see you in the next adventure.